I was pretty concerned about having a pluck seed run off the start, so I put blockage on all the seed runs because I didn't want 30-inch corn rows of a pluck run through the end of the day. There was definitely an economy then. But it turns out that's actually a non-issue. If I had to do it over again, I would put all the blockage on fertilizer ruts because, urea could get clumpy and probably had more odds of having bunk riding there. So it was just something that I have to learn that I would do differently again. As for 15-inch spacing, I don't know whether or not, it could be a little bit rougher. Maybe prepare yourself on the headlands a little bit when you're turning to feel a little bit more vibration, but I honestly don't feel it's that bad. It does bother me a bit. Everybody talks about filling the air drill with that, and belt conveyor, gas powered belt conveyor. Of course, on social media that gets made fun and hot. Why would you want to do that? But honestly, after you do it, you learn to appreciate it, learn to enjoy it. It's faster, it's easier, but yeah, I can't say that there was anything that I would really comment that you have to brace yourself for behind the 15 spacing. It's a pretty seamless transition.
What's the only concern a little bit concerned learning curve that we had was a couple fields with a bit of not great straw lands yet. Turned into sprayer tracks on the headlands and going with the sprayer track turned into a bale, but in the happles. Now it's do the prep of the fall, make sure you have good chompers in the combines, and if you have to area hero, but that'd be one of the, maybe they do adding adjustments on like trash clears, it's going to help flatten somewhat, but other than that, it was simple, very easy to figure out the lines.
I guess three things we learned in the first year is a screen on your fertilizer auger to come out of your bin is paramount. It's a necessity as far as I'm concerned. As Bob alluded to, that lumps when you're made to receive a fertilizer in a single run, it doesn't take a very big lump to cause a blockage. So we screen everything bang out of the bin. I actually screen with seed as well. So it's a 50-minute job to throw a screen on the top and then away you go. Another thing is if you've got an expensive pro-till bar back in your yard, you can probably sell it and you would buy the SR because it is not like tillage. Any heavy tillage, the trash wheel is just pushing. So our Lincoln went down the road like 2 days after first day of seed. Light tillage it'll work, but if you want to get down dirty on headlands and stuff, it does not work. At least that's my experience. And as far as trash management goes, definitely harrow in some situations is good, but speed is your friend. Momentum with trash wheels works far better than slower speeds. If you can, at 6.5 mile an hour, the trash clearance is way better than it is at 5.5. It's just, there's no comparison. So if you, one situation that we had and then went to stubble this last year was that sometimes you just have to be patient with pulses. It's no matter what drill you've got. Just go and have an extra coffee or go and do something else, let things dry up because pulses are probably the most unforgiving thing. But once things dried off in the morning and it wasn't an issue with the stubble after that. So
I guess one way to do that was, again, road stubble management. It suggests probably your customers do it at lens last. We ran into that issue quite a lot. We actually did some spring harrowing using a 5-inch, and we harrowed it more aggressively. And if you turn on the headline, you do the headline, then you go with the drill, you do the headline as well. So we already start a little bit of a push and start those piles, which then drag into the headline unit. We're having some bales probably the size of these tables in certain spots, and by that point, so be careful with that. And fall time, and like I said, good shot like combine. You can get your stubble a little lower. And people like me with 10, 12, 14, it's just we gotta catch that snow. But going into this drill, if you're in the right area, in the right conditions, try to keep that stubble a little shorter. It's probably pay for itself in the long run. And calibrations, take your time. It's simple, it's easy to do. If you get it right, to get bang on. And like I said, seeing those one, I found that I could stand on the platform in front of the oil tank, and you try to calibrate it. It takes it away into consideration. So be careful. And clearing that to terrain monitor, I don't know how many different words of the spray, there's tracking, tapping the monitor, so to really some will be true for its whole concrete setup. And that's a nice sell point that you can tell your customers looking at, but it's already got the same monitor you sprayer.
Probably for me, the biggest difference that I saw between our Tillage and 3 rank to the single rank was I'm the guy in the truck, he's the guy at the tractor, and I get my thumbs up and I want him to go fast. And I watched some shanks, I watched soil flow around those shanks, and it's amazing. We were up, like he said, as far as 6.5 mile an hour, and that's still what I wanted to see flying those shanks. Well, usually with a 3-rank system, there's no way we're going to do that. We get too much trouble. But with this thing, it didn't matter what stubble we were in. If the soil conditions were ideal seeding conditions, which we did have, I could give him a thumbs up. And he was seeded at 6.5 mile an hour, and that crop was just as good as the 5.5 or 5 mile an hour. Probably the slower was worse because of the trash. But and the boys have said, when you put the speed to it, the trash is not as big a problem.